Now it's even worse, with children. Oh my God. Some things, like I said, they may be small things, but they just give me anxiety. When I see my charger head without the cord, I'm just like, God, what kind of ally is this? My charger, And you have to understand, before you judge me, understand I don't buy fake. So it's expensive. Then I say, where is, and they give this vibe like, get off it. We can't find it. We checked now. Like that. Hallelujah. I hope these things are big deals in some marriages. Imagine you are arguing that your partner is pressing toothpaste from the middle. You want to argue about that? You're not ready. Pick your battles. Save your energy for bigger issues. I promise you, in case you are doing that because you just got married last year, I'm not a prophet of doom, but there will be bigger things to talk about. Are you ready for the next thing? The next thing that we see is God's order in the home, and that you can learn from the book of Genesis. Get ready for this. Is purpose. I know you've heard this many times. It probably sounds cliche to you already. But not only is it true, it can be the determinant of a happy home. That God gave Adam a job before he gave him a spouse. Let me tell you, one of the biggest ways to have a happy home, more reliable than any other human intervention, more effective than any counseling and advice. Are you ready for it? Get an office. What I'm telling you is psychologically proven. Now, if you'll be honest, I know a lot of us, we're younger couples here, but if it ever happened that when you got busy or got a job, the quarrels in your house reduced, raise your hand. Thank you. Who else? Raise your hand. Well, for Jesus now. I'm telling you. See, we don't know how dangerous idleness is. Idleness is the reason many people develop negative habits. For some people, you don't really have a problem. Just get a job. Just get a job. Because if you are at home all day, after you have browsed the whole of the internet, searched for job, done everything, now the internet is looking at you. That's when you will have a stronger nudge than usual to browse what you're not supposed to browse. I'm telling you, one of the questions I ask people who are struggling with habits is, are you idle? God did not design us to be idle. He did not. He did not. And if you are idle, you are already straying from God's natural order, and that's why you're struggling. It was a man at work that God looked at and said, it's not good to be alone. Not a man on the couch. It was a man at work that God looked at and said, it is not good for this man to be alone. Not any kind of man, but a man who is busy. What I am telling you is a psychological fact. Now, when you go home, research on what is called cabin fever. And cabin fever is a psychological phenomenon that happens to astronauts. Just picture it. You are in a small cylindrical vehicle with several other people, and you have to be together for 2 years. I hope you know some of those space explorations take 2 years. Seeing the same people in your space for 2 years, many of them get sick. What I'm telling you is a proper scientific phenomenon. He gets sick. It causes mood swings, irritability, restlessness, anxiety, difficulty concentrating, decreased motivation, depression. It's a known psychological phenomenon. And so many times before you go on that exploration, they psychoanalyze you to know if you have the mental capacity to be in another person's face for that long. Because some people can become so sick mentally, they want to kill somebody. And in some smaller measure, you may not realize it. It happens in homes when someone is idle. Listen to me, ladies. Even if you are a stay-at-home woman, build a support system. See, are you ready for what I'm about to say? Marriage is harder in our generation than in our grandfather's generation because we are way too sophisticated. Then it was easier to please a home, please a woman, provide for your family. You just build one farm like this, go and farm, bring 3 tubers of yam, and you are the hero. But now, even if your family is eating, if you don't have a vehicle, it's a problem. And in those days, it took a village to raise a child. Women had more support. Can I tell you? Build support systems for each other apart from each other. And what I'm telling you is biblical. The Bible tells us the role that older women should have with younger women. It says the older women should teach younger women. There are things that older women should teach younger women. See, find wise older women for your wives to befriend. Find wise older men for your husband to befriend. It's one of the biggest things I've discovered. There's a kind of depth of wisdom that only experience can give. When it comes to this marriage thing, only experience can give it. Wait now. Don't distract me. Take this thing now. Thank you. Thank you. When it's time. Thank you. Please watch your steps. Hallelujah. Are you following me? Have you spoken to a wise person, an elderly wise person before? Sometimes the wisdom is so solid you can cut it with a knife. You need that. You need friends. Guys, let me tell you something. A woman that doesn't have friends will eat you up because you are all in all. She depends on you for all emotional support. This is what happened when we had the lockdown. Do you know, during that lockdown, a lot of marriages crashed? Marriages that lasted several decades before then, it was just too much to handle. And whilst you can make an argument that many marriages were dysfunctional to begin with, and the close proximity exposed some of the dysfunctions that were always there, it also just tells you that being in each other's face too long is too much to cope with. Take each other out from time to time, spend time with each other every day, but don't be in each other's face. Oh my God. Did you hear what I just said? And believe it or not, it will help you. Even with simple things like attraction, fondness, and all those things. A bit of distance makes the heart grow fonder.